I was thinking recently about a transaction that we just closed, and I went back through my mind just thinking about the process, the mental awareness that our client, Jose, had as he began the journey of going from a renter to a homeowner. Jose came to us through a referral, as many of our clients do, and he wanted to know, first of all, answer to many questions. And we sat down, we visited, and we began the process of getting him pre-qualified and ready to begin the home search process. As we began this journey, we soon found out that Jose had some items on his credit that he didn't know were an issue, that didn't know there were a problem. And a lot of people have issues on their credit that they don't know are lurking out there. So it took a little bit of time for these issues to be resolved. We got him into a credit repair program. He got everything straightened out. And this process took 3, 4, 5 months, if I remember correctly. And as this process went on, Jose kept a positive mental attitude. And I think that's really, really important for people that haven't purchased a home, that are still renting, that make that jump. How are we going to get from where we are now to where we want to be? So Jose got his credit issues taken care of, and I remember very vividly the text, "Credit is fixed. It's time to go look at homes." And so we started going to look at homes. We looked at many homes. And as we found what he liked and what he didn't like, there's no real shortcut to that. Things look great on film, in your phone, in your camera, online. When you go into a home, how does it look? How does it feel? How does it smell? So as we searched and went through the area process, do I like this area? Do I want to be in another area? We searched and found the area that he really liked. We continued our search. We found a home that he really liked. We made an offer. We got the home accepted. We got the offer accepted. And we're moving through the process. The lender is doing their work. We got the home inspected. We took care of all the items that were on the inspection report. And then, as we're getting closer to closing, the weather changes. We get snow. We get ice. And we get a federal holiday. So we had to push the closing 3 or 4 days. And also, through all this, through the snow and ice, Jose's realtor went and weatherized the home to make sure that the pipes didn't burst in the freezing weather. So we got the water drained out of the pipes. We got past the freezing weather and finally made it to the title company for closing day. And what a wonderful feeling that is to begin this process, to endure, to overcome obstacles, to keep that positive mental attitude that Jose did continue forward with, and kept his eye on the prize, which was his perfect dream home. He and his fiance, I'm very happy to report, are living in the home now, very happily living in their new home. And my hat is off to Jose for beginning the process. The hardest part of any journey is getting started and then continuing and then getting help. Get a realtor involved. Get a credit repair person involved. Get the people involved on your team that you need to overcome these obstacles. We can't do all this stuff by ourselves. We have to build a team. And so it's important to build a great team. And I'm very, very, very excited to have been and honored to have been a part of Jose's team to get him out of the apartment he was living in into his dream home. And I'm happy to share this, and hopefully somebody watching can really take heart to the hardest part is to get going. And then once you're going, just keep going. You'll get from either the home that you're not perfectly satisfied in or the apartment that you're paying rent to and not building equity in a home that you own, getting from that situation to home ownership, relaxing on your porch with a nice cup of coffee in the morning, enjoying the sunset as the day winds down with a nice glass of iced tea, having your family around in a place that you own. It's beautiful. I'm honored to have been part of that. And thank you, Jose. Thank you very much for the honor and privilege of representing you and getting your deal done.